Jainivas Bagh was built by Savai Jai Singh in 1730 as a leisure retreat. It repeats as variously colored squares joined to form a single rectangle with corners marked by towers. All the maps include a smaller rectangle at the center of the garden representing either the Maharaja's hunting pavilion or a central water feature. The reputation of the garden in every map suggests two things: that the garden, towers, and the tank existed early in the development of the city, and that they were considered significant enough to be included in every map. This makes it clear that Jainivas Bagh was an important part of the new city. Court poet Giridhari described the garden at length in his Bhojan Sara, a ballad calling the garden a perpetual home of the gods. Giridhari describes something more elaborate than a simple hunting lodge or a small scale seasonal retreat. He offered instead a glimpse of the pleasures and sweetness and surprise enjoyed within a fully developed pleasure garden. Water and respite from the heat could be seen flowing in tanks and fountains. A cacophony of natural sounds, the call of the cuckoos, the screech of the peacocks, and the buzz of the bees, and a bouquet of fragrances from the flower and fruit enveloped every visitor. Deciduous trees cast cooling shadows that changed the breeze and passage of time. Garden at present has been reduced to mere expanses of lawn that has replaced the fruiting trees. The waterways no longer flow, the blooming bushes no longer present, and once flowered plots now barren. The pavilion that once stood at the center allegedly became the base of Govindji temple. These historical monuments have been vandalized as the entire garden is now open to the public. Guiding principle for intervention of Jainivas Bagh are as follows: understanding the organizational principles of the garden design, respecting the historical landscape and native vegetation, creating movement pattern for the people that does not overpower the existing landscape and its assets, introduction of interpretation center whose design and location adheres to the existing Charbagh pattern, and redesigning of the pavilion. The organizational principle of the garden is studied. A straight line is established from the Badal Mahal and terminates at the musical fountain which forms the axis. The garden is bilaterally symmetrical where spaces are equally arranged on either side of the axis. Hierarchy by size and the structures is observed. Repetition of both garden spaces and elements of the garden are observed. The garden is divided into two parts, one accessible to the public and one near the city palace, which is private. Quadrilateral garden layout Charbagh pattern is followed, where axes intersect in the center, dividing the garden into four quadrants with water channels passing along the axis. Second, the circulation of vehicular movement and visitors is tracked. Elderly, adults, and children follow the axial path, couples rest in the shade of the trees, and tourists explore the entire garden. Children run to the playground present in the last quadrant. Based on this pattern, zoning is worked to understand the overall distribution of visitors in the garden. The aim of the studio project is to propose a location for the interpretation center and to design a pavilion in the garden. Along with it, parking lot with accessible entrance should also be designed. Any intervention to the garden, like the addition of the interpretation center or the pavilion, should respond to the context, history, and planning principle of the historic garden of Jai Niwas Bhag. The location for the interpretation center is proposed at the entrance as it acts as a stimulus inviting all the visitors. The fourfold pattern of the landscape is replicated to match the surroundings of the garden. Access is provided at all four sides and around the perimeter for the visitors to move around experiencing the garden. The design of the interpretation center is inspired from Sarvatho Bhatra of Chandra Mahal. It is a vast open pavilion with stout stone columns where Maharajas conferred in the council. The landscape around the center takes a cue from early Mughal pleasure garden. The vast expanses of lawn are replaced by sunken beds of blooming jasmine with fragrance reaching directly while walking. Fruiting trees are planted along the axis in these sunken beds with fruits that can be reached out and plucked. The pavilion is placed on the water channel overlooking the sunken landscape. As you stand on the pavilion, you are greeted by the scent of flowers of fruiting trees, which are planted in deeply sunken bed. At this height, the fragrance of jasmine blooms would be moved by the presence of water channel. The whole experience becomes immersive, direct, and immediate, an important essence of the Mughal pleasure garden. White flowering bushes like jasmine attracts different insects, bees, birds, smaller animals into the garden during the night. At night, the landscape transforms as the water and the garden elements, niches, and the pavilion light up to create a sensual poetry. The access to Jai Niwas Bhag has on-road parking. The parking is designed to reflect the landscape of the garden, having jasmine planted along with the fruiting trees. The accessible parking is located close to the entrance of the garden for easy access. The entrance is designed to match the design language of Interpretation Center and the pavilion, with parking having small sunken gardens with jasmine blooms and fruit trees. The master plan shows the entire garden layout of Jai Niwas Bhag with proposed location for Interpretation Center and Pavilion along with on-road parking. Zooming into the proposed intervention area, Interpretation Center is located on the left side while entering the garden in the center of the sunken landscape. The location is decided due to its close proximity to the amphitheater that acts as a stimulus to attract the visitors. The water pavilion, placed right at the entrance on the water channel, catches one's eye. Two sections are taken along the site to understand the design and planning of both pavilion and the interpretation center. Jai Niwas Bhag has on-road parking. Porous pavement is used in the parking stalls to help the percolation of water into the landscape area during monsoon. Each stall has 5 parking slots with landscape bays on either sides planted with jasmine shrubs and fruiting trees to match the garden landscape. Accessible parking is located closest to the entrance with 1.5 meter aisles on either side. Two sections, one along the entrance ramp and one along the right of way, is taken to understand the parking layout.